what it is.
Yep. Oh. There's Marie, by the way.
Oh, she. Oh, should never hang out in a place like
Well, that
this.
seems unnecessary.
I think you're right. I wish I hadn't started doing it.
Okay, I gotta turn this up.
You ever make decisions that you immediately regret?
Yeah, okay, this is an embarrassing story, but I feel like I should tell it because
Bring it.
then we'll be on the same level at least.
Yeah, okay.
There was a Chinese restaurant nearby my house that I loved going to. Main Garden, you're familiar.
Oh, yeah, I fucking love Main Garden.
It's the best. So,
Bye.
we would do this thing that's totally, we shouldn't have done it, but me and my roommates would do this thing when we were ordering on the phone. We'd like ask, like, oh, what do you want? And we'd do it all in this horrible Chinese accent, just talking to each other. And so we're just like, oh,
While they're on the phone.
No, before they're on the phone. So we're
Okay.
just talking. It's like, oh, Ben, what do you want? Number 2? Like that type of stuff.
Oh, my God.
Like really bad. And one time we're in the store and the lady who has a thick Chinese accent hands me the food. She's like, oh, number 2. And I turn to Ben and I go, number 2?
Oh, my God.
And I wanted to die immediately.
I assume that's
Yeah.
the last time that you went to Main Garden.
Every single day, I give my dog kibble, right? And this kibble is scientifically formulated to have all of the nutrients that the dog needs. Why is there not human kibble? Right? I feel like this is a money-making opportunity and no one is jumping on it. Okay, I know the answer, right? And I know what you're thinking. Sometimes people like eating things because they taste good.
Dude, I didn't think of that at all.
I know, because you're...
I'd be the first to do human kibble.
Okay, so, but this is... I said this to one of my coworkers, and they're like, oh, yeah, but I don't think I'd eat it because, like, I like, you know, the difference in taste. I'm like, okay, that's fine.
Whatever, food slave.
Go out, have your nice meal. But sometimes you come home, it's lunch, you don't have anything prepared. You don't want to go through the effort of making a meal. Wouldn't it be nice to just open up your cabinet, open up a bag of human kibble?
Yeah, just hork down, like, an entire cup of it.
Yeah, and then just be like, this had all the nutrients I needed for lunch, and I had to do no work.
Yeah.
It's like cereal. It's
Dude,
no different than cereal.
You are speaking my fucking language.
Yeah.
I would love that.
Yes, I feel... And if we give it to dogs, it can't be impossible to make human kibble, right? That just is good for you.
See, actually, so you asked why we don't have human kibble.
Yeah.
When we have the... I think that kibble is actually probably not everything that a dog needs.
Well, it depends on the kibble, but yeah.
I doubt that there is any.
Okay.
So I think that's actually more the reason, is that you can't do that for anything.
Well, agree to disagree. I'm going to be a millionaire.
Dude, I'm not saying don't go for it. I'll be in your advertisements.
Every person I've talked to other than you has seemed that this is like, oh, this is a bad idea. I'm like, just think about it for 2 seconds.
Dude,
like,
I'm thinking about it for more than 2 seconds.
It doesn't have to taste like dog kibble. We don't even have to call it kibble because of the associations
it
has.
That's probably not a great business opportunity.
But the idea is like kibble. The idea is just like, I don't know.
Well, actually, it's funny you mentioned that. That reminds me that my mom just got me a magic bullet.
Yeah.
The blender thing. And you know, they have recipes and stuff like that. My method of magic bullet use is to just take all the stuff that I would normally eat and blend it together into a nutrient slurry.
Great.
Basically doing exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah, but then if you made it hard, like you dried it out and you put it into like a cube.
Would be perfect because I like crunchy things.
Yeah, that you could pour into a bowl.
Yeah.
And eat with a spoon.
Sure. Or, you know, like chips.
Yes, or chips. That's
all of that. That's your entire fucking consumer food base. It's just, nutrient chips with different kinds of dips that you can buy for your decadent taste that you need, apparently.
Human nutrient chips, by the way, sounds like the most dystopian thing.
It absolutely does. Yeah, I think we're building a horror verse here.
Hello, brother. Would you like nutrient chips? The Supreme Commander demands that you eat your nutrient chips.
Yes, consume them!
Okay, I'm going back on this idea.
Your lack of compliance is noted.
I also like that it's not the toast that kills you, it's the purple jam.
Yeah, of course.
Stay open!
Who could be harmed by bread?
Oh, okay. Yeah. Oh, no.
Oh, they've got bread plates now.
Yeah, get the fuck up. Okay.
Boing.
Oh, no.
Nope. Oh, damn it.
I lost
almost
it.
had
Oh, fuck. I'm in jam. I'm in a jam.
You're in a real jam here?
Oh god.
23 skidoo.
Oh god. Oh no. This is too much for me.
We will not condone bouncing of the first variety.
Well, I did not do great. I'm gonna just sink through and die. They killed me before I could kill myself, those bastards.
Take the shot.
I wanted death on my own terms. Those monsters couldn't even give me that.
Yeah, God, that was that was brutal.
Who am I talking? I don't write shit. I don't do anything.
Yeah, but we could.
We
don't do anything. Why don't we do anything?
Because it's hard. And you have to take chances, and you have to put yourself out there emotionally.
Dude, I was hoping for like a jokey answer, not a real deconstruction of my faults. What the fuck?
That's not your fault.
No, you're right. Don't fucking try and dial it back now. Fucking lay down those truth bombs, then try not to detonate them on me.
I wasn't trying to blow anything up on you.
Well, you did, man. You fucking pulled the pin and took us both to hell.
I was referencing myself. You're the one that made it about you.
You know we're the same person.
Yeah, that's probably true.
I'm fucking looking forward to PAX.
Me too. We're recording. This episode is post PAX, actually.
Oh, okay.
So we had fun at PAX.
Yes.
Oh god damn it. Where are these? Okay, there's one up there.
We're talking about maybe doing special stuff for or at PAX.
Yeah, maybe. We haven't talked about it nearly enough.
We reserve the right to do absolutely nothing, of
because
course.
We've talked about doing it, but not talked any specifics.
Yeah, exactly.
And so are not prepared to actually do anything.
Right.
But I'm open to doing something as of right now. And you will already know whether it has been done or has not been.
Let us know
because
what we did.
You live in a wonderful world where your words can't come back to haunt you a week later.
I hope to go there someday.
Yeah. Okay, never mind. I thought I had like a World War I German helmet, like World War I helmet.
Oh yeah.
But it's a skateboard helmet. I just was like, what the fuck?
Thank God. I think that the German skateboarding corps was one of the most dangerous groups in the entire opposition military.
I would believe it. Oh god.
During the war. I don't know how many. I mean, untold numbers of lives were grinded.
Oh my god. It's a dumb joke, but I like it.
Not a joke, Will. It's not, there's nothing funny about it.
You. Oh, is that history?
Yes.
Were skateboards invented then? 1910?
Were wheels on board? Well, tanks were invented.
Yeah, but that's not.
It's just an extension of the same
principle.
That's
not a skateboard, though.
No, it's a skateboard with a gun.
I understand that the concept of a skateboard, like a plank with wheels on it, had been invented. They're like carts, but they didn't have like the ball bearings or the rubber wheels or any of the things that make it a skateboard.
Oh, what is it that makes it a skateboard, Will?
It skates.
Yeah.
On a board.
A board with wheels on it will skate, Will.
No, because sometimes it's just a fucking cart or a chariot.
What is the difference? Just because you've never seen someone do a sick grind with a chariot?
No, this is an absurd argument, and I'm very sad that you're making me argue it.
I'm very sad that you're choosing to argue it, because frankly, I don't think you have a leg to stand on. You don't have a rail to grind, bruh.
I think my problem with it was that typically when you're saying, oh, we have a new Nintendo IP, what are the popular Nintendo IPs? Mario, Zelda, Metroid, you know what I mean? Donkey Kong, F-Zero,
Friedrich Nietzsche.
Yes, these games have one thing in common, and that is a very colorful and memorable cast of characters. And I felt like when Splatoon was announced,
nothing memorable. Colorful, sure.
Colorful, but it's like there's not a Mario, there's not a Link, there's faceless Inkling boy or girl, which
people have kind of come to treasure the Inklings, though.
No, I think that they, without a name or without really even a personality, I think their designs are good enough that they have become iconic in their own way. That's separate from like being a character.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Especially, for a game or an environment where it needs to be applicable to a lot of different people.
Yes.
Side note, though, I want to play Super Friedrich Nietzsche again so bad.
Yeah, that would be a great one.
That game was fucking awesome.
Yeah. You and the alt-right.
Oh, God. Learning to be okay with wanting things, I guess, you know?
Yeah.
Not feeling... identifying it first, and then, allowing yourself to be okay with that.
Right. Yeah, I agree.
And people are more or less, shy or tuned into their own interests and that kind of thing, so some people maybe don't struggle with that.
Right.
That's my own shit. And then you, having no thumbs.
I know, it's tough.
I can't imagine growing up like that.
Can you imagine playing this game without thumbs?
No, you're fucking killing it, and we're not talking enough about it. Like, you have overcome so much to get where you are. Like, you type the names of the episodes. How do you hit the fucking space bar?
With
your nose.
Oh, okay. Sure.
And, I will always respect you for that.
Well, some people say I could use an index finger, but...
Those people are fools. Those people don't know what the fuck they're talking about.
You see, the people with thumbs can push the space bar with their index finger, but they can also keep their index finger free for other things.
Yeah.
So I wanted
like
that...
fucking QWERTY and shit. Do you think that Japan should be allowed to build their own military? Like, comment, and subscribe if you think Japan should have a military.
I have no opinions.
Tune in for Kids React to Japanese military.
Actually, do you want my actual opinion? Because it's real hairy.
Yeah, sure.
You ready? Okay.
Yeah.
My opinion is that no one should be allowed to build a military.
Oh, okay, yeah. All right, I got you.
But that has nothing to do with Japan at all.
Right, yeah, that's neither here nor there.
Yeah. In the perfect world, no one would have one.
How am I going to take everybody's capital without a military?
Keep your own capital. Have no capital.
I want all the capitals.
Anyway.
What, do you want me to just build fucking archaeology museums the whole game?
Well, that's
what
how
are we talking about?
That's how you win a cultural victory. Fuck me. Oh,
that's
God.
not how you win a cultural victory.
Through fucking?
Why is that not a victory
I'm pretty sure that's how
type?
Cleopatra won her victory. Did she win?
Yeah.
I don't know anything about history.
She got asped.
Oh, did she?
Yeah.
That sounds like it sucks.
Asp play is dangerous.
Or it sounds like someone didn't suck the poison out.
Or they did, because that doesn't fucking work anyway.
Oh, doesn't it?
No.
God damn it, I'm so unequipped for a snake attack.
Yeah, dude, you gotta fucking steer clear of those things. Danger noodles.
I hate snakes so
The
much.
nope rope.
That's a good one.
I know.
Oh, I see that. That is pushing.
As
me
I
back.
missed.
That mish is.
A poisson missed. Do you get it? Do you get it? Do you get it?
Kind of.
Do you get it? It's French for
Because
fish.
fish is poisson.
Yeah.
No. Okay, I did get it. Good. I'm glad that I got it.
Are you sure you get it?
Yeah.
Well, you don't need to restrain yourself. You can guffaw.
Oh no, I know.
I was more interested in like softer sciences and
I like soft sciences too, if you know what I mean.
cultural and anthropological sort of
Yeah.
stuff, So like in chemistry, we had that. What was it called? The unit where you like.
Oh God, I've died.
I'll never fucking think of it. Quals?
Oh yeah.
I hated that. I didn't understand what I was doing the whole time.
I like
It was
quals.
miserable.
Quals is the sole reason that I passed my chemistry class. Because I aced
We always
it.
talk about school in Splatoon.
I know, it's crazy.
I think it's because it makes me feel a little bit like a kid.
Maybe.
Now.
I feel like we came to it naturally in the discussion. I don't know how we ended up at it,
Right.
but whatever.
Yeah.
I fucking hate this goddamn thing, and I want it to die. Die!
Yeah, there you go. You're tracking me down.
Oh
From the grave.
no! Oh, I'm so mad. I hope that it doesn't get impossible.
Yeah.
Don't.
Not a great time to
say
mention
anything.
that. Yeah, what would I even say?
There's a lot you can say.
Oh.
Hurtful things.
Mass market romance is heteronormative.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's true.
We
don't know how it
we are the subjects of our own stories.
I don't know how it applies in this specific
You didn't say I had to
scenario.
apply it.
Oh, well,
Just
I
stuff
thought
I can
that
say.
was implied.
Oh, well. Look who's communicating unconsciously now.
That's one of my favorite BoJack jokes, probably, is a Ryan Seacrest type.
Oh, yeah. I know, I'm almost annoyed by how much I like that show. Because when I first started watching it, I was like, this is bullshit. I don't like this.
I remember. Well, it really has come into its own.
Yes, it really has.
The first season is.
And this latest season was really light on Will Arnett, which gets it far in my book.
I don't understand why I like Will Arnett.
I don't understand why you do either.
No, I mean, I don't understand
No,
why
you said what you said.
I don't understand why you don't like Will Arnett.
There's just something gross about him.
I think that, I mean, those are the characters that he tends to play. I don't know if that's...
Well, if it quacks like a duck and it acts like a duck, and it's constantly cast as a duck.
They're actors.
I'm just saying, he's got one range. Gross, skeezy guy.
Okay.
You know, maybe, like why does it come so naturally to him?
I don't know if it. I mean, it could just be the type of character he plays.
Or it could be the type of person he is.
I think that is an.
I think it's the most reasonable thing to extrapolate.
that is an
Will Arnett's a bad person because he played a bad person.
Wow.
That's right, I'm calling you out.
Then Kevin Spacey must be the worst person on earth.
But Max Rebo kind of strikes me as maybe like a good old boy of music, you know?
I see, yeah.
Like a sexist fucking dick.
Yeah, totally. And okay, for one, he's got the band is his name.
Yeah, the Max Rebo band.
Yeah.
Well, actually, to be fair, the Cantina band has a name and it has the lead man's name in it.
Oh, does it?
Yeah,
Okay.
it's Figrin Dan and the Modal Nodes.
Yeah, but okay, that one's a little better because you don't know. Figrin Dan may not be a real person. There's plenty of band names that have
That's true. It could be a guy named Dan who's just Figrin all the time.
Have that structure though, where it's like such and such name and the blah blah blah, but it's no one
Yeah.
in the actual band, like Edward Sharpe and the Magnetic Zeros.
Yeah, that's true. That's not a real guy.
Yeah.
St. Paul and the Broken Bones is not really a canonized saint.
Correct.
Um,
Bjork is a nonsense made-up word.
No, it's not. I think it's an onomatopoeia, actually.
Bjork.
Yeah.
Bjork. What is that sound for? What makes the Bjork sound?
I
Is it
think
when you
that-
pluck like a violin string that's not tuned enough?
No. It's it's when you float a ship into the harbor and it just lightly floats up and bumps against the dock.
I see. It just kind of Bjorks it.
Yeah. It's that sound of wood against wood.
Iceland's pretty rad.
Iceland is pretty rad, except for their government right now.
Yeah, well,
Did you hear about that?
there's a lot of that going around. I haven't heard anything specifically recently, but I've.
Oh,
you
there
know.
was a government cover-up of like child molesters at the highest level.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. But other than that, Iceland is pretty sweet.
Yeah, but I mean, like,
the Icelandic-
throw a rock in a government.
Yeah, exactly. Yo. There's one.
Yeah. You'll probably find a pedophile cover-up.
But seriously, throw a rock in a government.
Please. that's just
Yeah. Call
what's
it stony disobedience.
the word that I'm looking for? That's us begging.
Yeah. We implore you, listeners.
AIP.
Collapse the government.
Throw a rock in the government.
Yeah.
Okay. Good God! Stop hitting me!
I had a good joke for the ink, and I completely forgot what it was.
That's too bad.
Yeah, I'm bummed.
Maybe it'll come back to you.
Maybe.
Let's do word association games.
Okay.
Ink.
Pink.
Are you there yet?
That's what it was.
Okay.
Ink and pink sound similar. Thank
Okay,
you.
cool, yeah.
I thought I'd never get back there.
Okay. Think.
Link.
Think.
What'd you say?
Think, like as in the second half of the word rat think.
Brink, like what your sense of humor has brought me to the edge of.
All right. Brink, as in the 90s Disney TV movie.
Or Brink as in the failed 3D environment shooter.
Yeah. Great. There's a lot of Brinks.
A
Armor.
briefcase.
A briefcase that
I
the
can-
armor came in.
I can keep my squid papers in this.
I could see myself using a briefcase at some point in my life.
Oh?
I have nothing to carry in it, but I like briefcases. So, I'm at an impasse.
I used to until I realized how much I hate the world of business and everything to do with it.
No, you don't make it businessy. Put a muffin in it or something.
Okay, I'm on board with that.
Yeah.
One muffin
Yeah.
and like a fucking, injection molded gun case.
Yeah. You gotta keep that muffin safe.
Yeah, I could fucking drop that muffin off a train and nothing would happen to
You know
it.
how many calories this muffin is?
I do. 4, because it's my muffin.
Oh, yeah.
I used to be able to do a decent Paul Giamatti.
Yeah, I think you're doing a good job.
But I haven't seen him do anything in so long.
That's true. Whatever happened to Giamatti?
He still does stuff. I just haven't seen any of it
He was the
recently.
Rhino in the Spider-Man.
Huh?
He was Rhino in Amazing Spider-Man 2.
Okay, I'm going to look away from the mic
Yeah.
so I can just stare at you in disbelief.
Okay. Yeah, I haven't seen that movie.
What the fuck?
Yeah, there was a movie where Jamie Foxx played Electro. But yeah, Paul
Paul Giamatti was the Rhino?
Yeah.
Isn't that
Because
like...
that's who you think of for people who are in like giant Rhino-inspired cybernetic suits,
Yeah.
right? Paul Giamatti's the guy you want for that.
Well, fellas! Am I a big man now?
I mean,
I bet you've never had sex with someone bigger than a rhinoceros, huh?
I mean, if that's the angle that they were taking with this character, then Giamatti's perfect.
Yeah, it's just someone who's had enough. I have a friend from college.
I don't believe you.
Yeah, you're right.
I'm sorry. Go on.
No, it's fine. The other day, my friend said that she was having potato leek soup
Yeah.
and that it was super delicious.
Oh God.
Yeah, I've come to accept it. That's just who she is.
Right.
There are good things about her too.
I don't even mind that. I think that type of humor is fun and charming.
Oh, it is fun. That's as long as we've known each other, she's been doing that.
Yeah, it's great.
But then I said, well, I had a frittata this morning and it was fritasum. And she told me that that's not a pun.
I think that she's actually correct.
She is correct, but god damn it,
but did you present?
It's such a limited view.
Did you present it as a pun? I think technically it's a portmanteau.
All I said was that I had a frittata and it was fritasum.
Oh, I see. Yeah, but so she was expecting you to follow up with it. This is insanity. I'm not happy with what's happening here at all.
Oh boy. Oh hey, you did it. You did it.
Oh my god.
Whew. Do not fall off the edge now.
I won't.
Okay.
But yeah, I think technically she's correct. It is.
Yes, but who fucking cares? It's still delightful.
It is. I agree.
It's not the point. It's so rigid.
Listen, I'll kill her if you want me to.
No, don't kill her. She's great. She's one of my favorite people.
It's too late. I already heard what you wanted to say.
Oh my god.
She's already dead. This is a strangers on a train situation now.
I was sure I knew where you were going with this.
Only we're neither are we on a train or strangers.
So acquaintances in murder.
There's a joke. I forget how they get there, but one of the people pulls a knife on Tom York.
Uh-huh.
And then Space Ghost is like, oh, have you ever considered writing a song about a knife? And Tom York's like, no. And he's like, oh, well, you should. He's like, in fact, I'm going to do it right now. He's like, I'm just a knife. Knifing around. Cut. Space Ghost is doing that. And then I realized after that, he actually wrote the song Knives Out. And I'd like to hope that Space Ghost was the inspiration for that.
That is beautiful. Yeah.
And fuck! Sideways! The movie.
I thought that was a fine movie.
Was it P.T. Anderson?
I don't know.
I don't think it was.
It was Paul Giamatti.
And
Thomas Hayden Church.
And Sandman, yeah.
Yes.
We talked about Sideways in the last Splatoon episode.
Oh my god, we did. All these episodes are the same. We touch on a tragedy. We talk about a Paul Giamatti movie.
Oh god.
And then we're gonna get to Star Wars.
Nope, we started that off episode.
No, yeah, but I want you to do that on episode. You squid suck. Rest in Pisces.
My zodiac is someone holding a jug of water.
You're an Aquarius?
Yeah.
Yeah, I could have called that.
I feel like that is the beginning and end of all astrology discussions. Like, no one actually knows anything. They're like, oh, you're a Gemini. I should have known.
Such a Gemini, yeah. Oh gosh, that's totally something that an Aquarius would say. So her sister is, like, the girl's really, like, nerdy and quiet.
Right.
And her older sister is more of a partier and stuff. And
we've all been there.
Yeah. She's convinced her younger sister that she should have a Brazilian by her age.
Okay.
So she's trying to give it to her, and the craft...
Wait, you can just... Hold on. You can just do that? I thought you had to go to a professional.
Well, you probably should, based on how this movie goes,
right.
But... No, you're just...
I thought you had to go to a Brazilian.
You need... the technical qualifications and the cultural qualifications. Yeah. What are you going to go like a Polish? That's not going to do you any good.
Yeah, I feel like it's cultural appropriation to get it from anyone else.
You know what? It might be, but that's not the discussion that I'm prepared to have right now. All I know is how this movie went.
Sorry, go on.
So...
I should probably ink this. That seems...
Let me just ink everything while I'm here.
Yeah, it couldn't hurt.
This is what I do at a friend's house for the first time.
You just to establish dominance.
Exactly. Yeah. This is my space now.
You know, I've never seen you ink anything in this house.
No, you haven't, have you?
You know what else finishes off with a funeral, though?
This episode of As I Play Dying?
Yep.
Huh. Fascinating.
Yeah.
Well, I guess let's find out whose it is. On this, the final episode of As I Play Dying.
Hold on. This is an interesting question. Whose do you hope it would be?
I gotta pick one of us?
Yeah, if you had to pick one of our funerals.
God, I don't know. Tough call.
It is a tough call.
Well, I've decided.
Uh-oh.
It's gonna have to be your funeral.
Okay.
Because...
I think I'm okay with that.
Okay. I appreciate that. And the way I arrived at that decision is because I've thought about this before.
Oh.
Not that specifically. And
Okay.
I know that I'm not going to be at your wedding.
What does that mean?
But I'm sure going to be at your wake.
Hold on. What does that mean?
I'm not available.
Okay.
I got other stuff going on.
You don't even know when it is yet.
I'm busy.
Okay.
I'm sick.
You don't want to be at my wedding?
That's not what I said. I just said I'm not going to be there. But I'm not going to miss that wake.
All right. Well, here's how I would think of it, because I agree with you. I think I'd rather it be my funeral. It's because I feel like you still have a lot of potential. That you know what I mean.
Oh gosh.
I think you have a lot to live for. I think I'm done.
That's funny. That's exactly what I thought about you. Like, it could be me. That's not much, of a waste.
It's funny because both of us have low opinions of ourselves.
Exactly.
But high opinions of the other.
Yeah, it's funny. It's almost like we're both really sad.
Yeah. I don't need to kill this thing, I don't think, but now it's a matter of principle.
Why don't you go up top and drop down on him?
I suppose that's one way to do it.
What would you do without me?
I would beat this game.
Oh, okay.
It would just take longer, probably.
Oh. It would have worked if you'd done it well.
Probably. Hate you.
I'm sorry.
No, I'm done with this.
No, I am sorry.
No,
I feel
it's
bad.
fine. I'm done with this.
Yeah, get him!
Oh, I know what to do.
What to do?
Your idea is correct. Let me start by saying that. But you have to paint off his escape route because it'll slow him down, I think. Or is he on skates? You know what? Fuck everything.
I really do hate those guys. They're awful.
They are. Fuck this. You know what? No,
You're gonna die just standing there.
Shut up! I have tools.
Oh my god! This
I'm
is
not just
ridiculous.
gonna give up.
He's in a track, for God's sake. Oh, yeah, okay. There you go.
Bomb rush blush. Tide goes out. Can't explain that.
Some strange poetry.
Well, because Bill O'Reilly's whole thing. Did you ever hear that?
Huh?
Oh, Bill O'Reilly one time said, "Tide goes in, tide comes out." Can't explain that. And everyone is like, "Yes, you fucking can."
The Byzantines explained it. It's been thoroughly explained for quite a while.
I'm about 8 years short of a science degree, and I know what causes the tide to happen.